He's a prime bear. What is Skull and Bones? It's like Diet Sea of Thieves from everything I've seen. I don't want the stream to get taken down from the Billie Eilish in this trailer.
On land,
Okay.
nothing. Outcasts, oppressed by the fat cats and rich pigs.
No, I'm not playing the Final Fantasy Rebirth demo.
So we chased up.
Why are they... that's like the last artist I would expect to be in a pirate game trailer. Oh, sweet. Well, thanks for that, Jack. Does this not have any of the gameplay? No, just cinematic.
/pirate title, which reportedly began development in 2013, revealed at E3 2017
I read that, Drunk.
and faced
I actually saw
multiple
that.
delays through the years. Rumors claim several reboots and a budget that exceeds $120 million, yet despite that allegedly being too big to fail. Nevertheless, on February 16th, Skull and Bones is finally out on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, barring any other last-minute delays. Here's what you should expect before embarking on the maiden voyage of this nightmarish
Thanks for that, Mike. Glad you enjoyed it.
Outposts. You'll visit several locations throughout the various regions of Skull and Bones, including forts and settlements, but pirate dens will become a common haunt for players. They're like social
At least it's not
hubs for players
$70.
that
How much
allow
is
you
it?
taking on contracts and accessing different vendors, from tools, contracts, or like.
One thing I saw on Twitter is people were saying you can't actually board enemy ships unless they, like, toggle something on for it. Like other players, that is.
Best suited for fighting.
And I don't see any boarding here at all
it's
yet.
best to find the ideal loadout for your playstyle, but knowing what
You
your
can't
enemy
at
uses
all.
and the best ways to work around it is also key.
What?
Fury. Of course, it's not enough to bombard, bludgeon, and outright bully enemy ships. Your crew can also build up Fury to launch a crew-to-crew attack, which is the best way to obtain all of an enemy ship's cargo. Unfortunately, this will only be a cutscene at launch.
Oh.
It's meant to be a mastery level of combat, so it would be interesting to see how it evolves as the game evolves.
What? That's baffling. The boarding is a cutscene? That's like the most entertaining part of ship combat. What the fuck? What is the point? What is even the point of playing this? On launch, they said. Then don't launch until it's ready. Don't put it out until that's in there. That is literally like the most important part. It's in beta. Oh, that's right. It is a beta, isn't it? I still think this is way too primitive for a beta then, because this is like the #1 thing that should be present in one of these games. So if it's just this, God, it looks miserably boring. It's like a mini game. It's literally like the mini game in Assassin's Creed. Like the ship combat was pretty fun in that, but it wasn't like the main part. It's just, now this is an entire game out of that from a decade ago. The servers barely work too. Well, that sounds like Ubisoft. Hey, thanks for 5 gift subs, Pony. And the resub, Dusty. It's less than that because AC4 you could actually board. True. Thanks for membership, Straw Hat. And the resub. Satorlia. The beta thing is fucking copium. The game comes out the day after beta ends. What is the point of the beta then? They can't make any meaningful changes in that amount of time. There's a Prime Superman. What a flopperooski here. The game is actually $70. Oh. Well, I figured it was. It's Ubisoft. The game cost 70 and the Ubisoft CEO defended it saying it's quadruple A, so it's warranted. Oh, I did see that headline where he called it quadruple A. Thanks for your sub gold. It's crazy that he's calling it quadruple A when it's missing the most basic feature of ship combat, which is boarding. UB flops. On the money. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Mads. Hope you feel better soon. $29.99 boarding DLC will come out. Yeah, that's optimistic that it's ever coming out. I think there's a very real chance it shuts down before they ever even put that in the game. That seems to be the trend for most things these days. You remember, like, half of the games that came out last year? Oh, we're gonna fix this pretty soon. Oh, Gollum? Yeah, there were some things that were missing. We're gonna make sure it's all optimized and fixed pretty soon. Fucking studio shuts down. There's a tier 1 Nick in the membership ransom. Anything new with your comics like Godslap and Plagueseeker? Godslap issue 5 in next week, and Plagueseeker full issue 1 next month. So about a month for that, and then about a week for Godslap issue 5. I also think I am allowed to at least talk broadly about that huge thing for Godslap that I mentioned a month or so ago. But I'll still wait a little bit. Just because I don't want to, like, blow the lid on it when I'm not supposed to. But we'll see. Thanks to membership gunner. It's fucking massive, though. Maybe later on I'll talk more broadly about it. I was enjoying Helldivers. I think it's a really fun co-op game. I think the Prime will lead. Yep, we're watching the ALGS today for our squad. That's why it's such an early stream. We'll be doing that and then going over some wacky stories and shooting the shit. Maybe at some point, Prod. Isn't this the game where they said they had to ditch making a campaign in order to focus on making the open world bigger? I don't remember that. Maybe. Sounds about par for the course. He's a Prime Smash and the resub Ecomo. And the Prime Mindless. You think we're gonna get Fortnite land after Disney's purchase of a stake in Epic? Personally, that would be hilarious. Well, yeah, yeah. Isn't that like the main thing they're doing is making their own Disney universe inside of Fortnite? So that's not even a question, it's coming. There's a tier 1 Lamond. Have you heard of Gmod Interloper, one of those Gmod ARGs? Yes, I have. Oh, you meant IRL. Maybe, I think it's possible. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Be right back.